Good evening and welcome to Nearing Nerdvana. This is episode 136 of Long Story Short. And tonight we got a special guest with us today. Heroes Are Reborn Comics, John.
What's
How's
up,
it going?
everybody? Pretty good, buddy. How are you?
John's been
pretty
making the rounds lately. He's popping up on every show. So, John, we're happy to have you, buddy. Thank you for hopping on with us.
You guys,
Hey.
you guys are making me famous at a show. I get new question. My new question is that I bring Merson out with me now. Like New York City Comic Con, I shit you not, at least 3 or 4 people came up to me and say, "Where's Merson at?"
Damn it!
So,
Nice. So this is my advice to you, as you're making your rounds to all the different channels, that's how it starts, dude. That's how they get you.
It's cool. I'm all right with it.
It's fun. All right. And then big shout out to our sponsors over at Cover Price. Make sure you're using the code Nirvana14 for a 30-day unlimited membership for only 99 cents. You can also use the code Nirvana over at Bird City Comics. They're always dropping different covers every single week, and I'm always excited to see what they put out.
Hey, listen, if you're not using Cover Price, you're not paying for the service, fine. But at least watch their YouTube content, man. Like, they put out some good shit, like, several times a week. I imagine everybody who watches this show is watching their stuff, but if you're not, check it out. They really have really good content on their YouTube channel.
Well, anytime they are on eBay Live too, you got to catch their shows because they're basically just giving away books at that point. Like,
I mean,
all
they
the
really
books
do
that
give
any
a lot of shit away.
yeah, any books that are like, or it's going to a really good cause, either or, neither one hurts anyone. So, all right, and then how's the week going? Mercenot, long short.
Oh, man, I've been traveling so much, man. I was in New York this week. I got the opportunity to meet Igor in person. He's a great dude. Really, really great dude. He hooked me up with a bunch of books from NYCC. So if you're watching, buddy, much love for that. But beyond that, man, just been kind of working like a dog. Happy to be here tonight talking comics with you guys.
Nice.
Great way to work into Friday, I guess.
I feel that. Like, I went on tour and everything, and then as soon as I got back to work, or actually the day I got back from tour, the next day I went to work, and then it was a slow, gradual, like, oh, you're back, and then I'm already like I think this is the second week back into work, and I already feel burnt out.
Yeah, man. But yeah, anyways, we're not talking about work now. We're talking about comic books. So
That's right.
Yeah.
Sweet. And then Carter, any pickup videos coming up or anything like that?
No, I haven't found anything. I'm starting from scratch.
Oh, okay.
You just posted a really damn good one though, not like less than a week ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, last Thursday.
Yeah, it was a damn good one. So check that out.
All right. So standard rules apply. Make sure you're paying top dollar price from John's booth at any time you see him at a con when you find these books. I don't know.
Yeah, man. If you've never seen our show before, I can't imagine we've got any new viewers, but we are here to help you hunting for comics. That's the point of the show. If you don't hunt for comics, you should. A lot of fun doing that. But yeah, be smart with your dollars. You can find great stuff in boxes nobody else looks in. Just leave it at that. All right. We're going to start with this. Listen, when I'm not on Hot Book Alert, I watch it, and Carter basically asked, should this be on Long Story Short? And I answered the call. The problem is I couldn't find much information about this book. So this is Black Mask, Volume 26, Number 6, by Popular Publications, May 1944. I couldn't find the artist. I couldn't find any recent sales other than the one on the show, which was a steal. Well, do you remember what the price was, Carter? It wasn't much, I don't think.
I don't think so either.
was like $50 or something in that.
I'm
that
looking
range.
It was under 50. It was like 40 something dollars.
Yeah. Beautiful cover. Absolutely beautiful. Very much of the time. But I mean, this is the kind of shit that I love to stumble across at cons.
See, this is the precursor to Chamber of Chills 19. Before she turns into a skeleton.
Sold. It was a really ratty copy that sold for 80.
80. Okay. I knew it had. I knew it only had 2 digits in it, but I couldn't remember. So, yeah, this book's got a lot going for it.
Great colors, great composition, nice contrast. You know what I mean? So,
yeah. So I've got a little surprise though. So as I was looking into this book, I found the Canadian reprint. So I looked into that. And if you don't mind going to the next slide,
Ooh.
they're calling this a reprint.
Ooh.
Clearly redone art, right? This is not the same artist, as far as I can tell. It's certainly the same spirit, if you will. But if you don't mind going back and forth there on a couple of, if you don't mind just seeing how different they are. But it is called the Canadian reprint. But the art is clearly completely different.
How far apart are the issues? Like meaning in the printing?
So one is May of 44, one is September.
Oh, same year. Okay.
Yeah.
It's almost like an homage. You would think that that
It's
would
more of an homage than a reprint.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
1,000%.
And I love that. I love the placement of the stamp. It almost looks like a modern chick with a tattoo on her chest.
Yeah, that stamp. I think it says something Canadian on it too. That stamp that I found there.
It says join the Canadian
The resistance.
No, it says join the Canadian. I can't read that. Is it Army for overseas service? Oh, I guess it would be Army.
Yeah,
or is it Navy? I don't know.
I mean, I would say they're both super cool in their own right. I mean, they're both like slightly different vibes, but I would be happy to own both of them. You know what I mean?
I know.
I like the first. I like the first one better. It's a little more darker. It looks a little more sketchier. Like she's up to something a little more devious.
Yeah, her half her face in the shadow. I don't disagree, but the vibe of the second one is cool in its own right, though. You know what I mean? Like it's the same energy, if you will.
I don't know. Like her face, has two different expressions almost. You know what I mean?
Where this one's a little more seductive, and the other one's a little bit more like
where she's terrified at something or whatever, or in a panic. But I mean, I feel like something from 1944, it's gonna be hard to find, anyways, right?
The other thing too is in the first one with the black dress, it makes her look almost like a bad, like a bad version of the other girl, because the other girl with the red dress looks like she's like a cop.
She's a little sweeter. She's got the flower.
Yeah. Like she's doing.
Both have the flower tech.
Yeah, I guess they both got it. It's a little more prevalent for whatever reason in the second one.
Definitely a nice book.
It's because of the shadows.
Yeah, I just thought this was kind of crazy given how close they were.
And
it's the same publisher as well.
Murder time.
I like how this one's volume 26 and then this one's volume 6.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, in Canada, I guess they were just pumping these things out. It's just weird that they couldn't reuse. The same publisher couldn't just reuse the existing art. They found someone to recreate it.
Or is it different in Canada, where the volume is actually the issue number, and then the issue number is
it could be. I mean, I pulled this from.
I'm just joking. I wasn't being serious on that. All right, what do we have next?
All right, youthful romances number 8. I don't know why I have 2 number signs there. I do this stuff early in the morning, so no judgment. So this is a Wally Wood romance cover, and I don't know. I love Wally Wood. Like, he's one of my favorite artists of all time. It's just something about this I thought was pretty cool. The publisher is Pix Parade from 1951. A 6.0 of this sold for $360 just over 2 years ago. Only 6 of these on the census, which is criminally low. The high grade is a 6.0. For me, that seems like a pretty good pickup. A 6.0 of this with only 6 on the census, the high grade for $360. I think I would have pulled the trigger on that, knowing that it was Wally Wood.
Oh, 360.
In 2023. That's a lifetime ago.
That was before Golden Age was cool to buy. No, I'm just joking. Golden Age is always cool to buy.
Yeah, I don't know. I know that romance stuff isn't for everybody, but I don't know. I like the vibe of this cover.
Yeah, this is definitely a classic.
Aaron, blind people in the chat, can you please describe the book? Okay, this is Youthful Romances. So we have a dude in short shorts that's a lifeguard, while a redheaded chick is holding his arm, saying, "Oh, I'd love to take swimming lessons from you, Ted." And then you see a girl in the corner with the inner monologue in her head. She has black hair and is wearing a red bikini or top, whatever. And she's thinking, swimming lessons. That female shark swims like an eel. Why doesn't she leave my Ted alone? So she's jealous. And then on the bottom left, you see a boat where it has the boat name of The Voice, quote unquote, Frank Sinatra.
Yeah, and it's a yellow cover in the background, so it kind of pops a little bit.
Yeah, where it looks like it's a sunset. I kind of like that.
Yeah, just a cool book that I don't know. I've got my eye on it, but
Nice. I hope that was a good enough description.
yeah, I think it was well done. I think it was well done, Aaron.
I'm getting really good at that. Thanks, Adam.
All right. I don't know what it is, but there's something about these Marvel Tales books from this era that I'm really drawn to. And I don't know if it because it has Marvel on it. I think that's probably part of it, but this is Marvel Tales 104, a Russ Heath cover. This is from Marvel Atlas Comics in 1951. A 9.4 of this sold for $1,554 way back in 2008. So we're talking almost 20 years ago. Only 44 in the census, and the high grade is a 9.4. I would imagine that if this 9.4 came to market now, it would go for multiples of that.
Oof.
I mean, I think it's just
9.4.
a beautiful book. You've got obviously the blonde in the red dress, which is the trope of the Golden Age. You've got a skull there with the candle on it. The green demon there, whatever it is. I'd love to have a book like this.
Me too.
Have you ever seen this thing in the wild?
Definitely not in the wild.
I've got a bunch of issues from this, but I've never seen this one.
I mean, 44 is pretty low, right?
Yeah, they don't show up often. It's like it's very rarely that I find them. But 9.4, it's like you said, it's got to be probably an $7,000 or $8,000 book now. No,
I would think it would be pushing 5 figures. I think this thing would be in the 10 grand range for a 9.4 of this in this range. I mean, easy, I would think, but what the hell do I know? But hey Tony, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. I don't know. I just think that this has so many of the things that people look for in Golden Age, like in a 9.4, like the high grade, it would go for a lot.
All right, let's see if this music works with the description for Adam. Let's see. All right, so we got the Marvel Tales number 104, where you have the classic Golden Age horror trade dress at the top. Then we see the thing in the mirror popping out, grabbing a blonde woman in a red dress, looking terrified, while there's a zombie in the background. I don't know what the zombie's doing. I guess trying to eat her brains while the monster is grabbing her out of the mirror. And then on the left, you have 3 panels with different pictures in it. A zombie. It looks like a mad scientist in the middle. And then a robot and a human doing a high five handshake.
Yeah. They're doing the Predator meme.
Yeah. There we go. All right. Hopefully the music worked out for that. All right.
Very nice. Very nice.
Sweet.
Put somebody to sleep.
I know, right?
All right. We're going to get into the Bronze Age a little bit. So I found this book digging last weekend. Yeah, last weekend. So this is Superman's Girlfriend, Lois Lane, number 122. This is a classic bondage cover where you've got Lois bound up, Thorn bound up. Who's the other girl in the yellow?
That's Black Lois.
No, it's not Black.
Yeah, that's Black. Hey, that's Black Lois. They found a way.
They
found a way to splice her like they did Steve Urkel and Stefan Urkel. They spliced them.
There's no Black Lois existed for that one issue. She did not survive that one issue. There's no fucking way.
Is it the same artist? Because it looks just like the same one.
I think it probably is. This is a Bob Oxner cover. This is a classic. I found this for $4 the other day. A 9.8 sold for $263 back in 2021. Is that right? 2021, or is it? I fucked up the numbers there. Or is it 2011? It might be 2000. Hold this up. Give me 1 second. I screwed up the.
That might be 2011 because the 9.8 for only 263.
Yeah, it just seems too low, right?
It seems insanely low.
All right, hold on 1 second. I think I probably screwed that up. Sorry. Yeah, that was 2011. Okay. That was 2011 for 263. Only 698s on the census, 91 total on this actually surprised me. Just given how much this cover has going for it, that there's only 91 graded seemed kind of crazy to me. But yeah, just a classic Bronze Age book.
I noticed and then Brian's Comics Garage saying that is Rose, but I don't read enough Superman to know if that's true or false.
I'm pretty sure it's. I mean, well, Rose and Thorn, it's the same character, right? They're just like 2 personalities.
Yeah.
Oh.
They drew during this time period. They drew Lois very sexy.
Yes. There was a handful of covers from this era where she was more seductive than she has historically been. Let's just put it that way.
The one. Would you say she's a punk rocker? I'm sorry.
There's they got the Gulliver. I think the main one is that Gulliver's Travels cover.
So I found that cover in London. I posted about it. I don't know if you guys, everybody overlooked it because of the Superman Bradman, but I found one of those in London. It had the pence stamp on it. So it was a US book, but because it was sold in Europe, it had a stamp on the price for like 15 pence or something like that, right? So the English currency. And I found it for like £8 or £12 or something like that. It was in decent shape. Where she's all tied down and bound up. Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah.
I don't know where the fuck it is.
Yeah, that one like goes for something on the right day.
This one goes for something on the right day, believe it or not. Yeah, I don't know what I did with that book, but yeah. And then recently, Rob Fordham, our buddy Rob's Comics, he's got a bunch of foreigns of this that he hit me up with, and he's like, "You interested in these?" And I actually bought them from him because they were pretty cool. So
You're like, yes, you went through all the hassle of getting them from whatever country. Like, I will.
yeah,
take
it's
them.
cheaper than the airfare to get over there. So
Yeah.
but yeah, this is a cool book.
Yeah. I felt like you described it pretty well already, so I'm not gonna play the music. I guess that was a hit for some people and a miss for others. And then
No, that was a
This
hit.
book can go for a lot. Rob,
oh, what? Brian, I am reading comments. I'm not highlighting as many as I usually do during a show because I wasn't able to load the slides like I normally do. So my second monitor is being controlled by the trying to control the slides and all that. So that's why I'm not highlighting as many comments as per usual. But here's our next book.
Solo Wookie. Man, you're welcome to come in here, but it's a fucking mess. Like, I've been trying to organize this shit for years, but I'm battling some other demons in here with my kid shit, so that they don't want to let go. So I'm sharing some space. But you're welcome to come over anytime you're in Boston, man. Hit me up. You can take a look.
I don't want to zoom out my camera because you can see how my piles of like stuff like just surrounding me. Like I have like 3 piles of slabs of cards at my desk right now, and then a bunch of like piles of raw cards that I need to sort through to see if anything's worth grading.
All right, man. So we're gonna stick with the Bronze Age for a second. This is the Sinister House of Secret Love. So you got romance and horror mixing together. Who doesn't love that? This is a beautiful Victor Callan cover. If you've ever come across these books from this era, they get beat up so easily. Like this paper picked up creases and dings like nobody's business, which is why there's only 4 9/8 of this on the census. I mean, a 9/8 sold for $1,200. The last one we've seen was back in early 2020, before the comic boom took off, mind you. Right, shit hadn't gone crazy yet. Right, we were just starting to get locked down in April for $1,200. But yeah, this is a beautiful book, and yeah, I can't imagine what a 9/8 might go for today. Tony, it's an antique mall comic for sure, but the problem is it's probably going to be like a 4.0 at the antique malls. You know what I mean? Anybody ever come across this one out there?
I've got people asking me for it, not for this issue, but just this book and this title in general, and I don't really see them. So
yeah, I mean, this run was not a long one. I think it was only like 4 issues that it survived or something. It was relatively short at the time.
Where do you even find a 9/8 copy of this? I guess there's 4 of them, but still.
I mean, somebody just had to have put it away immediately because, like I said, these black covers like this from this era, like anytime you see these books, there's little creases in the corner. They just did not age well.
No.
All right. Let's keep the show rolling. All right. We're going to touch on, I know everybody's sort of sick of New York Comic Con stuff right now, but I'm just going to touch on a couple of books that I thought hit pretty big. Just my opinion. I know everybody's going to say, what about this? What about that? We're not going through them all at all. I think we've got like 3 of them. But this flops, Glow in the Dark, and honestly, the full color version as well. I think we're both really well done. Looks like these were only limited to 200. So in terms of So, something that killing the children's got a big following, and Flops has a decent following. I wouldn't call it big yet, but he definitely has a loyal following. This has got to be one of the shorter printed Something is Killing the Children books at this point, right? I know back in the day, it was like the DeCall was like the second one, and the Frizen was like the rarest. Those were 1 and 2 back in the day,
but I think they printed lower than that, like
since
after that. Like, I would say issue 16 is the beginning of the popularity, right?
Yeah, it was when it really started to take off.
Yeah.
So, anyways, like I said, the coloring on this I think was really well done. Igor hooked me up with one of these, so I'm really happy to have this. But for me, just visually, one of the hits from NYCC. And these were all in blind bags, right? If I'm not mistaken, you had to buy into those bags. They came with 2 books, so you didn't know what you were getting.
Yeah, and I think the buy-in was like $60.
Yeah,
from the booth, and then people were buying the boxes, which came with, correct me if I'm wrong, 4 or 5 packs is I think what I read somewhere. I guess Igor would know. But then you also got that Peach Momoko sketch cover.
Yeah, which was a huge book in its own right. But for me, like, I don't know what it is. I've said this on a couple of shows now, but New York Comic Con, to me, their variants, their exclusives seem to hit harder than the ones from San Diego for whatever reason. Like, it feels like all of the shows are covering New York in greater detail, and there's more buzz around them. Maybe it's just a fluky thing, but I don't know. New York seems to be where it's at in terms of these exclusives.
And then for anyone that's curious to know what's inside of this book, so this is a monster walks into a bar and runs into a Monster Hunter or something like that.
No, it's
Monster Hunter walks.
She comes in and like starts having some drinks, and this was a good read.
So the story was originally printed in Hello Darkness in pieces. So you got like 2 or 3.
Okay, so this is when they strung out. Oh, okay.
So it's the full story in one book. So that's where this story came from. It was the compilation piece from Hello Darkness, the Something is Killing the Children story, all in one book.
I didn't read it in Hello Darkness, but when I read this, and it was a cool story. I like this a lot.
Yeah, it's a cool side story. So yeah. But yeah, this was definitely my favorite cover of the con, even though I didn't attend.
Yeah, really good looking book. And so this one was limited to 200. There's another fluorescent one that's limited to 400, where you can see the bar in the background. But yeah, they're both sweet. And then
there's a corner box variant.
The corner box that you can see there, was that limited to 100? That corner box?
I think it's like 50 or something like that. Or
50, okay, yeah.
Or it's like 100 or 50. I can't. It's low. It's on the back of the card. For anyone that has the.
Yeah, so the corner boxes were cool. The corner boxes were cool. I mean, they were more limited, but
it's 100.
This is a better looking cover for me. I can understand why the corner boxes are being desired, given how low printed they were, but this is a better looking book for my money.
Well, I mean, and then with the boom books, like I think the most coveted books that come out of the cons are the gilded books, and then, like I guess some of these glow in the darks and stuff like that. Like people always chase after this.
Yeah. Flops, if you want to know more about him, Cover Price did an interview with him like last week on their YouTube channel. So take a look at that. He's a really soft-spoken, kind of humble dude. But yeah, if you want to know more about Flops, check out that interview. It was pretty cool. All right. I gotta kick myself. I could have bought this set for $80 right when it came out, and people love this, and I like it. But these things have gone nuts. I want to be clear. Like, I do like collecting the Pop Kill books, but I'm not going to pay asking on this thing now. This is Jenny Frizen's NYCC exclusive for this. It was selling as a set, trade dress and no trade dress for $80. Oh, there we go. We got it. It's going. The raws are individually. They're selling for like almost $200 now.
Oh, you got her to sign it too in red and blue.
Yep, Captured Collectibles had her for I think an hour, and they were literally 1 aisle away from me. So I was like, if I don't get her signature, that's stupid. And then this is the metal and the foil.
Oh, you got those. So those, I was going to mention those. Those are going for fucking crazy money. Do you? So you got those right from the booth?
Yeah. What they did was they were very, very strict on how they dropped these. There was nothing, nothing. You had to wait online, and they took one person at a time, and there was one set per person, not duplicates for anybody for any reason, and until it sold out. And then you had the option at the booth to do a CGC facilitation or just a plain old sign with Frizen, because they did have scheduled signings with her. At one point they had to go to her where her booth was, and another signing she came to their booth and she banged out everything that they had exclusive with her. So
yeah,
Nice.
and
I kick myself for not pulling the triggers just on the regular ones, honestly, when
Mhm.
I had the opportunity. But it was like just the start of the con, and I'm like, you just can't fucking throw money at every goddamn cool thing that pops up. So
yeah, the metal was limited to 50. This sold out like in literally minutes. And then this one, which was the foil virgin, sold out right after this one because it's limited to 100.
that foil man looks vibrant, like on this side of the
Yeah,
screen, man.
it really is. And it's this is like old school foil, like what they used to use. It almost seems like it,
Yeah.
almost like a chromium. And then the metal is just killer. It's just perfect,
Yeah, the metal is cool.
Uh,
That foil, man, it's like irradiating on my side of the screen. So
yeah, that guy, the Todd Father. Some follow him on Instagram. He bought the original cover art directly from prison,
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
I saw that. I saw that he put. That's fucking nuts, man.
and it's beautiful too.
But I have to know, what is everyone's favorite Duran Duran song?
So Duran, did you ever listen to the Duran Duran tribute album by all punk artists? It's fucking badass.
Maybe. I don't know.
It's
I've probably heard.
badass. So I listened to
heard
that fucking album like nonstop in college for whatever reason. Like I was obsessed with it. Goldfinger does an awesome cover of Rio on that like sticks with me to this day. Like it is just like 100 miles an hour, and
I have heard that version.
So
I think Duran Duran, did they do Hungry Like the Wolf?
Oh yes.
Yeah, that's mine then, because that one is my high school years, and I think it is. But
Nice.
Yeah.
I guess I'll say girl. I'll say girls on film.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah. All right.
You know what this looks like? This cover. This looks like 80s pop, 80s modern art.
It belongs on a tape cassette cover or album.
It does have a huge. Yeah, it's a great call card.
Yeah.
It does have that vibe for sure.
I can see this like blown up. You know what I mean? Like 6 foot by 8 foot or something like that.
Like a giant billboard or whatever.
Yeah, just on somebody's wall in New York.
Oh, like a door poster or something like that.
Not just like the original, like the art. This art here, just on somebody's wall in New York City.
Okay, I see what you're saying now.
It's a poster, you know what I mean? Like an album cover promotion, and like Carter said, you probably find this on somebody's wall back then, amongst other 80s pop music or rock or rock.
Gotcha.
Pretty cool.
Alrighty.
All right. Yes.
Oops, my bad.
No, it's all good, man. So this was a panel giveaway. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 13. This is the Campbell sketch variant. For me, like, I had to buy one of these because I just think this book is damn near perfect, to be honest with you. But yeah, J. Scott Campbell, he had the open order and the version of this that hit a couple months ago. And then this was a giveaway at the panels during New York Comic Con. It's going for 150 plus raw. Yeah, I don't know. The representation or the line work on this is one of his best, I think. So I pulled the trigger and paid up for one of these.
All right, Adam, here's the best description I can give you. Mama!
He really went nuts with the freckles on the legs, though. That seems to be our new thing now.
Yeah, man, the freckles. The silhouetting here and like the line work in the silhouette, like it just there's something about this for me. Like whatever. I don't think any else feels the same way that really works on this book, but yeah, just a beautiful Mary Jane for sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm sure Joe's gonna be jealous that you have a copy. I mean, but as we're speaking about J. Scott Campbell, I mean, who has not seen Clutch's video of J. Scott Campbell being like, "Hood, where are you? Where's my biggest fan?"
That's all right. I did not see that, but that's fantastic.
Dude, it's when I saw that, I was just like kind of like, oh, because Clutch tagged me in it, and I was just like kind of like, what the hell? I was like, and so I immediately had to ask. I was like, did you plan that out, or was it just like generally asked, and then like you asked to film it or something? And so that's exactly what happened. Like when he ran into J. Scott Campbell, he was just like, he brought it up unprovoked, and then Clutch was like kind of like, what? And then he's like, hey, do you mind if I film that real quick? And then he filmed it and then posted it.
That's awesome, man. Hey, listen, we got Mighty Mel V in the chat. Mel, you're always welcome to hop on, buddy, if you want, man. It's good to see you. I hope all is well.
Good seeing you, Mel. I guess I should have gotten to New York. Yeah, I should have gotten to New York City Comic Con because I didn't realize he was partying with everyone.
I saw a picture with him and Leg from New York Comic Con. That was pretty cool.
Yep. All right, what do we have next?
Next, we've got drum roll. Okay, so this is a book to keep an eye open for. So this is Maze Agency number 3. This is the second series for Maze Agency. Hughes did a lot of the covers on the first series. This is a cover B, and it's harder to come by. This is from Comico Publishing in 1997. A 9.2 of this sold for $40 back in 2020. There's only 2 graded copies on the census, 1 in 9.8. So this is definitely one that's a little bit under the radar, I would say. In terms of Adam Hughes. So, yeah, one that you can definitely find in the back issue bins for next to nothing, because I don't think a lot of people appreciate this book. And if you look on eBay, people ask a lot for this book. And they're not saying they're getting it, but they're asking a lot for it.
I don't think I've ever seen this book before.
I probably have it because it looks like a book I have to have, because I have a lot of these oddball caliber books.
Oh, nice.
I think I have it.
I feel like all the cat collectors would pick up this book.
Yeah, like I said, this one's a little bit deceiving. Those who know, but a lot of guys don't. So if you like to dig, this is definitely one you could find for sure. But it does go for a little bit, so keep an eye open for it. All right, who the hell doesn't love some Brian Bond? We're going to talk about some books here that have no real value, but are just kind of cool. So this is Desperado Primer number 1 from Image Comics in 2005. There's only 5 of these on the census, 1 in 9.8. Raws of this don't go for a goddamn thing. But we like to talk about Brian Ballin on this show, and yeah, this is a pretty unique cover. You got, well, she's not a mermaid, but she's got mermaid vibes, and you got like this troll sitting between her legs. What's not to like, I guess.
Actually, she is a mermaid.
She is a
If you
mermaid.
look
Oh
at
yeah,
her
look at her
foot,
foot in the water. Yeah.
yeah.
She's a sea creature.
See,
Yeah,
Undercover.
She's probably really a siren that's like a distraction.
she's probably gonna rip you apart when you fall in the water.
yeah, you don't want to fuck around. I don't think.
Well, when she's underwater, she looks like that troll.
Uh,
Oh,
See, Carter, that's what I'm talking about.
yeah.
You know, when I'm digging and I find books like this for $1, I always take them, knowing that there's not a shit ton of resale value necessarily, but just that they're cool as hell. I don't know. Can't help myself with books like this.
Never seen it before though. It's first time.
That's what this
You
show
know,
is
some
for.
of this stuff feels like Dave Stevens back in the day. We're talking a couple of that vibe, where you could find them for nothing. You knew they were cool, and then all of a sudden one day everybody wanted them. You know?
Yep.
Hey Mel, if you have one for us, feel free to share it to me on Instagram or to Longshort.
Yeah, man, hit us up or hop on the show, man. You're welcome to hop on, bro.
Or send that in a message, because I am not going to remember what you just wrote in chat. Just saying, sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
All right, here's another one that falls into this category. I buy this book every goddamn time I see it. It doesn't go for anything, but it's fucking cool. This is Axel Press Button, number 4, a Mick Austin cover from Eclipse Comics in 1985. I don't think there's any of these books graded, so maybe it's an opportunity. You got I think she's making fun of the bald dude here with the egg. But look how well this is rendered.
So the best way I can describe this is it looks like a promo photo for Mork and Mindy. Because of the egg, right? Okay.
I mean, the execution on this is just flawless.
Yeah.
Carter, I seen you have a couple of these.
No, this cover never interested me.
Really?
It's well rendered. It's like perfectly rendered, but for whatever reason, it just doesn't do it for me.
It's the egg.
It doesn't have that hook in it.
Yeah, I need like something a little bit more. The art on it is beautiful, but I need something more.
Yeah, I hear you. I don't know. There's something I just can't. When I find it in the dollar bin, I grab it every stupid time.
Mm-hmm.
I can't help myself.
Do you know what it is? You can't see his arms.
Yeah, because he's like a freak.
Yeah, if you knew what his arms are doing, you have a different opinion about this book.
Yeah.
I guess I need to find a copy and read it.
All right. So I think JC Comics and Stuff posted this. JC, if this is yours, man, let me know. I think you posted this book, reminding me of it. So this is Mona Lisa All Saints Evil, number 1. This is a Tim Vigil cover. Ironically, Mel V is in the house. He's a Tim Vigil fan. Rebel Studios from 2005. 5 of these on the census, 4 9.8. But this book's got a nice Halloween vibe going with it.
I know that girl. I was at that party.
Yeah, I mean, this is classic Vigil, but just some horror vibes to it.
Yep. Happy Halloween, everyone.
JC, this was yours, man. All right. Shout out. If you guys aren't following JC _ comic stuff, great follow on IG. Check him out.
And send them random meme videos when you get a chance.
So I was surprised as looking at this book that a 9 of this hasn't sold since 2018. So over 7 years ago. So this is Harley's Little Black Book. We all remember the series. Billy Tucci did this one in 25. 15 on the census, only 5 and 9.8. And like I said, the last 9.8 sale was back in 2018. That's wild to me. This hasn't moved since.
I'm not sure what's going on. Is it Beer Fest? Is it a Beer Fest cover?
It feels a little like
Oktoberfest.
Oktoberfest, yeah, vibe going on.
Yeah, but the American flag throws it off. In the
Yeah,
background.
I mean, maybe these American girls are coming into Oktoberfest, fucking shit up. I don't know.
Is it the 4th of July party?
Maybe. I mean, I guess you can have beer anywhere. It doesn't have to be.
I mean, because she's got the baseball bat and everything, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you basically got some famous DC ladies on this in thigh high stockings, and well, I guess what's not to like.
Yeah.
So do you
think this?
No. This is another cover. I well rendered. I like Billy Tucci's art, but I don't know. It feels off. It's like slightly off.
Do you think they sold it to?
I just never see this thing. Like I never see this book. Ever.
Does this book go for anything?
The last sold was $40.
I think people are asking. I think there's a copy on eBay. Someone's asking $60 or $80 for it. If I recall, I could be wrong.
Do you think they sold it too early into pandemic?
Well, 2018 is way before. I think somebody was just trying to move it. You know what I mean?
Oh, why am I thinking it was in 2018? Oh, okay, never mind. It's 2020, right? Okay,
yeah,
never mind.
Yeah,
Ignore me.
Think was probably just trying to move it. You know, they slabbed it and just tried to move it.
It was like that. But that was that time period where people were slabbing just about anything, right? And then just flipping it for whatever. Like it's like, oh, cool, I got this book for $4. I graded it for 10. You know, give me $50 or whatever.
Yes, this was the slab happy period.
Yeah.
I was saying that these little black book Harley Quinns, they came in black baggies. I still find like just dozens of those bags still sealed. That might be the reason why you don't see too many of them around. They're probably still in the bags.
Early blind bags.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Because it's probably, I wouldn't be surprised if there's not a sketch version of this, because anything that was in the black bags came in 3 versions. It came sketch, color, and then sometimes it'd be an alternate version that the artist was going to give it in, and then they didn't go with it. So there were a few different chases of each cover.
I didn't see a sketch version of this listed in the databases, which is not to say that it doesn't exist. That'd be cool to find. Would be cool to find.
Well, it's a 1 in 25, so maybe that's why there's not another version of it. You know.
So Derek is asking, I thought just number 1 was the blind bag. I don't know the answer to that.
I have no idea. I didn't collect the run. I just know I find these bags for a little black book.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely issue number 1, as Derek points out. I don't remember if it was the others or not. Maybe not. All right. What do we got going on next? All right, we got a little second print action here. Vengeance and Moon Knight number 10. A Juan Jose Rip second print. This is a pretty obscure book. Not that it goes for a lot, but I think it's definitely worth grabbing if you see this. I think you can find this digging for cheap. This is from Marvel in 2010. A 9.8 of this sold for $59 back in 2023. So it's been a few years since one has moved. 7 on the census, all 7 are 9.8s.
I have this book.
Nice.
At least I think I do. I still have. Because I remember during the time of the TV show, I like just sold off a lot of Moon Knight. So I think I might have.
I mean, this Vengeance run has some gems in it. We'll talk about another one here in a second. This one, I think 10 was the last issue. It was the last issue in the series, which is rare to see a second print on, as the series is winding down.
weird to see Rip on a non-Avatar press comic.
That's why that art looked kind of familiar.
Yeah, so we've got this one. And if you want to go to the next one as well, because it's a similar theme. So this
Ooh.
sketch version from issue number 2 goes for a little something. This is Lionel Francis Yu, brilliant artist. This is also from 2010. A 9/8 of this sold for $150 a couple of years ago, and there's only 12 of these on the census, 6 and 9.8. But
Wow.
this is also one certainly worth picking up if you ever find it, and certainly for cover or less.
When I think of sketch covers, I want to see something like this. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I don't want to see just the outline of your prelim drawing. Like,
you want the
this,
detail.
yeah, I want the shadowing, like shading, whatever. Like, I want to see that.
Yeah, I have this. I have the regular color cover of this and this chase. I was collecting anything Sentry and Moon Knight and you is just, he's a really super artist, man. If you find his artwork during that period, he was killing out on everything he did.
Yeah, big time.
He has amazing, he does amazing covers, he does and consistently amazing interior artwork on a story. He's really good.
Yeah, Tony, some people feel different on sketch covers. I, as a lover of art, like there's something about the line work that I really appreciate, but I could see why some people would just prefer the full color. You know, if they're rendered well and if they're displayed well. Not all sketch covers are equal, but some of them I think are phenomenal and better than the colored ones. But that's not a universal comment.
Oh, I agree. But I majored in art history, so I spent, hours and hours of studying the process of different artists. So I think that's where you grow the appreciation for like sketch art like this, right? I mean, it's always great to see that final product. Don't get me wrong, but
I just think sometimes, certainly in the modern age, the final product, a lot of the nuance and the detail gets washed away. Like if I look at a lot of DeCall sketches as black and whites, and then what gets produced, I think a lot of the detail gets lost for me. But I can see why people like the finished product.
No.
Anyways, all right. This is a ghost. This is a legit ghost. This is Gem in the Holograms #1. This is a WonderCon 2015 exclusive. This book is hard as hell just to find a picture of. A raw of this sold recently for $150. But yeah, this thing's a ghost. Like you never see it anywhere. Cool.
Nope.
Cool cover.
But do you know what's exciting about Gem and the Holograms?
What's that?
They're going over to Boom Studios.
Are they going to Boom?
Yeah.
I think, listen, man, I'm not going to lie to you, man. I liked Gem and the Hologram cartoon growing up. Like, I really enjoyed watching Gem and the Holograms. With the Misfits and Synergy and the whole fucking thing, like...
The music is great. It's hard to binge. Like, I like watching TV and binges and stuff like that. It's not a show to binge. Like,
it's not a binge-worthy show.
I mean, I think what it is like the like, I guess I don't want to speak too much out of pocket, but I don't know if it was just the drugs I was on when I was watching it, or if it was just like it was just something like it got mentally exhausting hearing the theme song over and over again, or like, because it's like on every cutscene too. Yeah. So to like sit there for like 2 hours or 3 hours
just hearing a damn song over and over.
I mean, I love the song, don't get me wrong, it's awesome, but like to hear it in that such a short sequence, it's kind of a lot.
Hey, Sinister Titan just said that DeVoe covered this on the Shaker show. This happens a lot. It's coincidence, I promise you, but
it's because he's a sponsor and then tells us what to put up. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, he's sitting on 100 of these. We're trying to get him to move. No, yeah, DeVoe. DeVoe and I talk about comics a lot. We've got ridiculously similar taste when it comes to a lot of things. So the fact that like this converges happens more often than I would like. DeVoe, he hit me up. He's like, "Are you covering more old books now, just so we stop the overlap on the shows?" And I'm like, "No, but actually, it's not the way." So yeah, just a coincidence. It happens.
The real question is, have you ever seen Longshort and DeVoe at the same time? Because if not, you can automatically assume that they're the same person.
Yes,
I've never seen Slash or Lenny Kravitz
oh,
at the same time.
True.
that's a good one.
I've never met Stein and Longshort at the same time. Actually, I've never met Longshort in person, but
one of these days, I am planning a trip to San Diego. I don't know if you're going, but I'm planning a trip to San Diego this summer. So.
I've been intending to go every year, so I would be really surprised if I don't go again this year.
All right. Well, then we're gonna make it happen this year. So
sweet.
All right. Let's keep the show rolling. Carter, this was on. Where the hell did we talk? Was this on Dino's show?
Yeah, Tuesday. Yeah.
Okay. You want to talk about this one or?
So what is this? Donald Duck 11?
So here's the thing on this thing, right?
Or 12?
It's 12, but I got this stupid fucking picture and I was looking for number 11 and I couldn't find the goddamn thing anywhere looking for number 11. It's actually issue number 12, and there were I don't know if they actually printed a book with number 11 as an error, but there are other pictures of it with the issue number 12.
Oh, okay.
But the real issue is 12. It took me forever to find it. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Does this book exist?
Well, like I
this
said,
picture it clearly says 11.
Yeah. Okay. So Donald Duck 12. So it's a Van Gogh type book.
Self-portrait homage.
Yeah. And I'm not into Disney books at all, but this one to me stands out. I'm with this.
Nice. I like this. I like the concept of this, right? I mean, if you think of other collectibles, like what was something that was really popular, a couple of years ago, what comes to mind is the Pokemon Van Gogh promo card. And those were like giving out plentiful, right? That you could either just buy something from Pokemon Center at a certain time period, or you could go to the Van Gogh Museum in Amsterdam and pick one up by just purchasing something in the gift shop, right? So that card became like I think in the PSA 10 right now, it's selling for a couple grand. And I think raw it's still selling for like $900, $800 or something like that. Or maybe a little bit less, but it's still like a few hundred, right? So for a free promo card, that's kind of cool. And then to see that there was other artists and other subjects that kind of copy that, or did it before that, it kind of makes me think that like, oh, maybe there is a collecting factor for this, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, this feels like one of those SpongeBob books that you could find under the radar for a while, then just popped all of a sudden, and you couldn't get it. So,
yeah,
cool looking book, regardless. But IDW from 2016. This was a variant, so they're not super plentiful. All right, what else do we got on this show tonight? Oh man, this is a cool book. The Incredibles #1, Mike Mignola 1/25 variant from Boom in 2019. A 9.6 of this sold for $140 back in 2023. 34 of these on the census, 21 in 9.8, 16 are signature series. What did John just crack there? Was that a blind bag from Spears?
Yeah, this is this, and
you got a foil.
Yeah, it's a good looking one too. Kind of looks like a purgatory. So,
dude, I would have been thrilled to pull something like that for my bags. No such luck. Yeah, Mignola's got a huge following. This is not an easy book to find. 1 in 25s from Boom in this era, particularly for an Incredibles title, were not that prevalent. A book to grab for sure if you see it digging.
Never seen that before, and I didn't know Mignola ever did anything with Incredibles. So it's pretty cool.
No, this is an oddity for sure. This is an absolute oddity.
Nice.
All right. So it's funny. I saved my Wizard copy of this when I was a kid, right? So this is the Wizard where you could order this.
Mm-hmm.
So this is my copy from when I was a kid. But this half issue, right? These Wizard halves are generally pretty easy to find. For whatever reason, this Turner is not. So this was from 2003. That you had to mail in those coupons from Wizard in order to get one of these. 98 of this sold over a decade ago for $113. It's the last 98 sale of this. So you're talking a decade. 102 on the census, 51 9/8s, 40 signature series. I found one of these in a dollar bin the other day, but people are asking 50, 60, 70 bucks for these things raw. And there's not that many of them on eBay.
I have a few of these. It's not just one. I grab them every time I see them. So
the thing is, I don't see them that often. Like I come across Wizard halves all the time, but not this one for whatever reason.
I need to look through my Fathom books because I think I might have this.
Yeah, maybe people just aren't listing them. I don't know what the story is with this book is, but I don't know. I found one on the weekend. I was like, I don't ever. The only time I remember seeing like a physical copy of this in my hand was the Wizard that I just showed you, but not the actual half issue. I never come across them for whatever it is. So that Dawn half, Derek, is a great cover. I see that book every time I go digging, without fail. The green cover, like I see that book every single time I go digging. But this one, for whatever reason.
Do you know which Wizard half issue I always run into?
What's that?
It's the Max one.
Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's a common one.
Yeah. Alrighty. I believe this is the last book.
That's it. All right.
So big shout out to our sponsors over at Cover Price. As Ben said earlier, if you're not subscribed already, you should be. But in case you haven't, you can use the code Nirvana14 for a 30-day unlimited membership for only 99 cents. You can also use the code Nerdvana for a 10% discount over at Bird City Comics. Some restrictions may apply.
Adam, what issue was the coupon in? It was an issue. Can I see here? 122. Right here. Wizard 122. This is where the coupon. I don't think if you find one of these, they're going to honor the coupon anymore. But you can give it a go.
I heard there's an email service for that now. Alrighty. And John, what's the next show you're going to be on?
Jesus. I'll be on with McClay. Oh, you mean the con?
Or a con you're showing up to? Anything like that in the future? What do you have planned?
Yeah, November 1st, I'll be at the Bronx Comic Show. It's on Instagram, so if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see the actual location. It's at the Marriott Hotel. That's going to be huge for me because I'll finally have the blind bags. I'll have about 200 of them, so I'll be doing some giveaways and also recording some people opening some bags. And I'll have 2 booths instead of 1, so it'll be quite a setup. And yeah, so if anybody's in the local area, come check me out. And as usual, if you come to my booth and you show me you are subscribed to whether it's Long Story Short or Hot Book Alert or McClay's show, anything, even this channel, Nearing Nerdvana, I will give you 10% on anything you purchase. So
Can't beat that. You can't beat that.
What if you're on multiple shows?
then you can multiply that
Yes,
several times.
I
Yeah.
get an awesome discount at Johnson.
Oh no, not with me. You can go to somebody else.
Oh, okay. Alrighty. And then what's the next podcast you're going to be on?
Probably McClay on Saturday, which be on Wednesdays, Modern Comic Mayhem. So
Which I hear there's quite the bit of drama. Dun dun dun.
yes,
Excellent.
well, that's what it's. Well, hopefully we just talk about books, and I mean we will cover drama, but I mean,
Yeah, hopefully it's not the entire episode, but it feels like it's
Yeah.
gonna be a. I mean, we haven't had that much drama in the last whatever couple weeks, so I feel like it just kind of like it's almost like a slingshot. It's like the kid pulling it back, right? And then when something big happens, like the con, someone just let it go, right?
You want to open this live real quick and see what we get?
Oh yeah, let's do it.
I will put you on the big screen for that.
Yeah.
Let's go.
This was given to me by a friend, Carl. He came to hang out with me at my booth. I work with him at Queen's Comic Party. So I'm gonna finally open it and see what's in here. So there were guys opening these up at the show. Carl actually opened one of these and pulled a one-of-one signed James O'Barr signature, and it was a beautiful book. So let's see if I have the same luck. Only thing is, this bag doesn't have a seam like the other ones, but all right. Let's see. All right, what you get in here is looks like a checklist of some of the major hits. Pretty cool. And I have some. Ooh, wait a minute! I got a signed James O'Barr,
Oh wow!
Nice.
and this one has a certificate number to. The book is numbered to 300, but I have no idea how many he signed. But if he signed it, it's probably. I'm going to take a wild guess that he probably only signed one of these because he's the Chase. He's the main guy.
Dude, if that's
So-
101, man,
Oh.
congrats. Wow. That's
Well,
badass.
I'll find out. I'm pretty sure there's got to be a couple. Like Igor was at the show and he was buying up a lot of different things. Maybe he'll know. But I'll look into it and I'll let you guys know.
Sweet, man. Congrats.
All right, hot book alert. The
Sunday at 9.
Cool. And then I will be on the House of Stein tomorrow night. And then if you're in the Fort Worth area, come to Laminate Fest. I will be State of Filth will be playing Saturday at 6:05 p.m. But I will be at the fest all day. So I didn't want to endorse anything, but come smoke a blunt with me. All right. And then I guess we will catch you next time.
Peace.
I still need an outro phrase.
Later.